Am I live now? So how do I know? Okay. Yo, I'm gonna tell you, if you ain't got, if you don't have the right technical people with you, man, like, this should be a disaster. Okay, here we go. Whoa, where that sun come from? Whoa, where that sun come from? All right, yo. Sorry for the technical difficulties or the devil trying to play us. You know what I'm saying? Because he gonna try you every time. You know what I'm saying? You gotta work around him. That's just how life is. You know what I mean? And if you give up, he win. You know what I'm saying? Some people might be like, yo, man, these dudes don't know what the hell they got going on. This dude, you know, the haters gonna say some shit. So shout out to everybody that's tuning in. What's up? I just want to give everybody a chance to get in, man, and then I'm gonna jump into what we gotta discuss. You know, hope everybody had a safe weekend. I had a high school reunion this weekend, man. It was dope. It was really, really dope. I felt accepted, accepted into something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't graduate, but I felt accepted. You know what I mean? I felt like a part. That was my family, my school family for a brief time. It was funny, a lot of fun, and that was my first time at one. Super dope to see people in 20 years later, 30 years later, see what they doing, see what they got going on. Even see how they felt about you back then. Oh man, that was crazy. You know, that's what's funny, you know, how people felt about you back then. And what's cool is I remain to be the same guy. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people was like, yo, you stay the same. You know? Once you start getting money, you didn't stop. You always was a fly nigga. Always had the flyest chick. Shit. It was dope, man. So shout out to Mabel Dean, man. A lot of people don't know about that school. So in the class of 88. I think I took pictures with class of 88 and 89, man. I was kind of confused because, you know, I didn't really see 89. I mean, 80, 89 because I left. Shit, but I was still, I don't know. But it was pretty dope. Shout out to Mabel Dean, everybody that showed up for the reunion, man. I can't wait till next year. It's going to be crazy. So that was hype, man. But other than that, I really want to get right into this, man. I don't know if you guys was tuned into the last YouTube. That was crazy dope. You see the numbers on that? I don't know, like, it's, you know, a lot of people, man. I got good people in my ear, man, that want me to do the right thing and just keep talking, man, and spread my perspective. And hold on. And it's back again. You want to change location? Huh? I know that, but do you want to change location? You good? I don't know, man. Like I said, the devil will try you, yo. And you just can't give up, because I'll change location, I'll go on the roof, I'll sit in the car. It doesn't make a difference. The message is what's important. You feel me? But like I was saying, man, a lot of people was addressing me with this let it go, and I'm trying to figure out what do I do now at this point that I sound bitter, that, you know, that something is wrong with what I'm saying that make people be like, yo, move on, like, you know, you haven't forgot this. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to explain to them. Now this is the point. Marcy Made is a documentary about my life. You get what I'm saying? And I shot it, produced it, executive produced it for a reason. For me to promote it, people can see my story, people can know my story, and people pay for it. The people that support me paid for it to see it, and when they pay for it, it's actually helping me shoot my series. You understand what I'm saying? So I have to promote, I have to talk about it, I have to keep it alive for me to for it didn't touch the surface yet, and I think I'm doing pretty well with Marcy May. And we ain't reached near platform that I need to go on, that I'm planning on going, that I seen myself on. We ain't even reached that yet. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I keep talking about it. Because it's my product and I have to sell this. And people need to know the story. And it's not all just about that. It's something you can learn from this story. It's not like I'm bashing anyone. It's not like I'm on this nigga back, I'm on their back. I'm trying to explain to you, man, that it could be a nigga sitting right next to you that just ain't right. It could be a nigga that's sitting right next to you, going in your house, eating your food, eating at your table, that will sacrifice your ass for him to eat. That you think is your friend. You know what I'm saying? Or it could be something different, a different, of whatever reason. But in my story, though, you can see some deceiving shit that you can learn from. You know what I'm saying? You can see what your family will go through when you're dealing in these streets. You can see what your friendships are going to end up like when you're dealing with this shit in the streets. So to stop talking about it, ain't going to never go away. You know what I'm saying? I have to explain my story, bro, or you ain't going to get it. And it's half of you guys that tell me that, yo, let it go, or I've been seeing you. Y'all niggas ain't even seen Marcy May. You know what I'm saying? Like, you hating to another level. Like, you're not giving the fighter a chance. You know what I mean? You ain't seen Marcy May. You get what I'm saying? You seen Marcy May, and you came back at me, because that I've yet seen yet. You know what I'm saying? For the hundreds or the thousands of people that seen it already, that show love and support, there's not one comment I had that somebody said, yo, I don't feel you. Like, man, that shit was bullshit. Or I ain't get it. Or I need more. That's what they say, though. They want more, but, you know what I'm saying? All I got was all love. And it's crazy how you can see a comment that says, yo, you a grown-ass nigga, stop crying. And then right below that, you'll say, yo, man, I see I see much growth in where you started from. I see, your whole different vibe and different perspective and your energy. It'd be right underneath the comment that just said, nigga, you hating and all of this. I'm trying to be like, yo, what kind of people is we dealing with here? Like, they don't get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not on here, this internet playing games, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's work to be done. You know what I'm saying? I talk about programs, I talk about the kids and all of that too, and I'm gonna get to that because I'm at a point with that shit too, right? All these niggas that's talking that shit, it's time for them to get from behind the computers and this shit, and let us see the work. Let us see the work. Shout out to everybody, the community and the nonprofit people that's helping me out and getting my shit together, instructors. Shout out to you guys for y'all support that's helping me get all my shit together and to come out here and make it happen. Other than just sitting on this shit, I can't do it, bro. I kind of got on here from the jump, from day one that went viral. I got on here. The internet for me was for me to get my story out to the masses, that it was a platform for me to get the truth out about things, about my life, that people was trying to narrate a different story. You get what I'm saying? That's what I used this platform for. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't to be arguing with a bunch of niggas that don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? And then that flips to where now I start to address the other things that I'm seeing that's more important than what I got going on. But what I'm seeing on this internet, I'm not a part of that shit, bro. That's not what I started. I started this because I felt like the internet gave us a voice. It gave us a platform and shit for us to voice our true shit and what we see and how we feel. You know what I'm saying? This shit wasn't for us to go against each other. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sliding into another subject that I want to talk about, but you know what I'm saying? I already addressed the part on why I keep talking about Marcy Maid. If you ain't seen it, I don't even think you should make a comment. And if you didn't see it, why don't you go to Marcy Maid page and look at comments, so it might give you some kind of incentive. But let me support this shit for one time and see what's what. Instead of just looking at me and hating me for no reason, for speaking my truth. And like I said, I don't use this shit to be arguing with other niggas, but if I see a nigga out of bounds or say something to me, you already see what I do to niggas that say something about me. You know what I'm saying? Most of the niggas that ever said something about me that thought they was somebody, the niggas in the dirt. They in the dirt already. You know what I'm saying? So I'm good with this internet shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling my truth and my story. And I'm not for here to be arguing with other niggas, especially if we all supposed to have the same agenda. And where I'm going with this is, shout out to Kwame Brown, shout out to Hassan Camel, these niggas that's on the internet that's really making an impact, and a couple other more niggas that's making an impact on here too. But mainly, I've been following Kwame and Hassan, right? And I'm watching these dudes, and don't get me fucked up. You know, Kwame preaches some good shit. He dropping some fucking jewels that I'm interested in. Kids, coding, trade, which I'm into. You know what I'm saying? Money making shit that these kids can make money from with a skill. Hassan talking some other shit, the same shit. You know, at the end of the day, his goals are for these kids and, you know, letting them know how these streets are. So if they both have the same common goal for the children, how the fuck do we get to where they at now with this shit? Them same kids you told about you trying to save and do this, they watching y'all. And this is how we settle our situations and we have the differences. Bro, that ain't even me. But I respect them two dudes. I follow them because they got a valid point. They preaching some real shit that I'm interested in, that I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying? It's just two opposite sides of the tracks. Don't get me wrong. Ain't nobody punking Kwame for being from where he from. It's the same people, it's the same thing, but it's just two different sides of the tracks. And I'm trying to tell both of y'all, really, because Kwame don't understand the liveness in Hassan. You know what I'm saying? That's a product of your environment. He tell you that. That's a product of the environment. Whether it's good or it's bad, that's a product of the environment. And what Kwame don't understand, I don't give a fuck how much we want to take care of these kids, how much we gonna do for these kids. It's gonna be a set of kids. It's gonna be a set of people. They don't give a fuck. They don't want nothing. They ain't gonna do nothing. What their life is about violence, crime, and all of that shit. It's just people like that, man. It's called a jungle. It's gonna be a jungle in every set. And in that jungle, you're gonna have silverbacks, you're gonna have lions, tigers, and bears. It's always gonna be a jungle somewhere. It's gonna be old dogs everywhere, my nigga. You're not gonna be able to get rid of them. You understand? It's gonna always be that. You can save as many as you can, but it's gonna be a group of motherfuckers that's gonna wanna that's gonna think that those people will prey. That's it. You can't stop that. And that's the shit that Hassan exposes. Now, do you wanna live in that fucking jungle? Because this is what's in there. And only the strong will survive in there. Or you want to step outside of that shit, change your life, and get into something more relaxing, like, you know what I mean, and change your life around. Otherwise, you know what I'm saying, we could sit here and keep talking all we want, bro. And we only doing this shit from the camera, and I have a hard time with this fucking camera, being on this camera. But if it's gonna help what I got in the future to help, then this is what I gotta do. Don't hate on Marcy Maid. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just trying to give y'all a good movie series, you know what I'm saying? To look at. That's something that's authentic. You know what I'm saying? So, Ain't no need on hating on that. But at the same time, I'm trying to send a message and I'm trying to play my part out here. You understand? So when I see two brothers going at it like that, and it ain't no good outcome, and the kids are watching, they watching shit said, for damn, this is how we gonna settle this shit. This is the ending result to settling the situation. That shit don't work like that. Let me tell you how I think and what my mindset is. My mindset is when I'm with my kid, right? My 8-year-old, everything I do, I know that he watching. I keep that same mentality as if he was with me all the time. To be respectable, you know what I'm saying? To respect people, be honest. All the tools that when I'm with him and try to install in him, I use even when he not around me because it helps. You know what I'm saying? So I say that and bring in that way because we different when we around our children. Some of us, men, women too, some of us. You know what I'm saying? Because you still have that old dog mentality that's raising kids. That's why I say it's going to always be a jungle with silverbacks. There's going to always be thoughts out there because you got thoughts that's going to raise thoughts. So you're not going to kill off that generation. It's just going to be there. You know what I'm saying? It's just going to be there until they want to change and then the system change and then it gets better. But you're not going to stop that. So when I say that to them brothers, like I said, man, like I want to create something with a group of guys like Kwame, like Hassan, like Choke, and a couple of other niggas that got large platforms, man, and sit down and do a forum, man. We can't do it like this, bro. This shit don't work. You seen that disaster over there? That shit don't work. We need to be up front in each other's presence. Shout out to Charleston White and Marv James and them niggas for sitting down. Those are the rooms that I like to be in. Where ain't nothing but wolves in that motherfucker. Ain't nothing but wolves in that motherfucker. Period. And ain't nobody gonna back down, but we gonna get to the bottom of the shit. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to some niggas that will sit down, ain't scared. Cause a lot of these niggas is scared. That's just, this right here is the easiest thing for them. Let me go on this camera. But are they gonna sit in front of the niggas that they talking about? Are they gonna sit in front of these niggas that they talking about? Cause if we all have one common agenda for these kids, then we should be able to sit in front of each other and have a discussion. Because otherwise, you're just faking on this camera. So I don't care, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to put something together. I'm going to call a few names. I'm going to send a few emails out to see if you guys want to come. We sit down. We put all the resources and all the connections and put them all out on the table and see what we can do. And if you got a temper or you got an ego problem, bring your kid with you. Bring your kid with you. That'll curve your attitude. That'll curve your vibe a little bit, unless you one of them niggas. You know what I'm saying? If you one of them, then you don't belong at the meeting, period. And that's what I'm going to say about this internet shit, because honestly, the industry is looking at us now like this shit is crazy. They looking at us now like, yo, look at them. Look at the bloggers fight, calling us fucking bloggers and shit like that. Yo, look at them, they going back and forth. That's not why we using this platform. We use this platform to expose the shit that they've been doing to us and what they've been doing to everybody else. The buffoonery shit that they've been doing. This wasn't created for that. So like I said, man, you know, I'm working on something, man, where we can sit in a designated area and everybody be safe, feel safe, environment, and sit down and have a conversation among cities, people from different cities. Because ain't no need with 300,000 followers, man, and all you doing is sitting here talking behind this fucking mic. That shit is not doing nothing. Million fucking followers, and they just listening to what you saying, but you know, you're not out in this field, man. You're not out in these fields, in these streets, man. One thing they can tell you about you, they see me out here, man. They see me. They see me. You know what I mean? So I'm in their presence. I'm vibing with them. You know what I'm saying? So, niggas got to get their shit together, man. And niggas got to start checking these niggas that's behind these mics and seeing if they really want to do something. You know what I mean? So stay tuned for that, man. Me organizing that situation, man. You know what I mean? Because it's worthless. It's worthless of just doing that. And I want to move on. And like I said, shout out to the respect to all of them dudes, man. But, I just had to say that. And moving on, Choke. No joke, man. A lot of people got him in my box. Choke fucking with Rock Nation, Choke. Choke wanna be doing what? Choke. Yo, I don't know, man. What y'all flooded my shit up with that shit, man. And I talk to Choke occasionally. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we agree to disagree. Sometimes we agree. I don't agree. He agree and disagree. But we kick it and we talk and shit. It ain't no fucking situation. You know what I'm saying? I talked to him. He told me that shit. Rock Nation, this and that. Okay. To me, the way he explained to me, the way I get it, the way we talk, the way my mentality is the way I'm thinking and the way, he laid down the way I see it. Choke has a product. If fucking Rock Nation is interested in his product, so be it. What the fuck? Like, niggas ain't in bed together. He don't have to go to the office and check in and sign in or whatever it is. He has a product. If they interested in his product, he willing to sell. What the fuck? Dame, what's the difference? Dame didn't want to buy something, and if they interested, what's the difference? You know what I mean? Maybe if Jay interested, it might make Netflix interested, and it might make Hulu or whoever these Amazon interested in. So let them do business. I don't see anything wrong with it. If I had a product, you know what I'm saying, and that's what they want, it's a number. It's a number. I don't take that as Choke working for them or doing, or going like I said, under contract with them or being around them. And that's just how I got it. That's how I know. You know what I mean? It's a product. If they're interested in it, why not? What the fuck? That's not dealing with Jay. No way. It might be, and if it is, it is. It ain't. So that's what that is, man. That's nothing outrageous. I think Choke probably worded it and said it in a different way, but that's just bottom line what it is, though. Simply I got a product and I don't give a damn who's interested in it. It's a number on it, and that's just plain in what it is. I don't know why y'all so sensitive when it come with this J Cat, man. God almighty. And we're going to touch on that right now, right? Let me explain something to you, man. I don't hate them dudes. I don't give a shit. Like I said, it don't stop my flow. They don't stop my flow. I'm good with that. But I'm starting to look at I'm looking at Benny Siegel. Shout out Siegel, man, Philly, whatever. I'm looking at Drink Champs, and I'm doing a history, and I'm looking on Drink Champs, drinking down his Drink Champs, and understanding that nobody ever gets on Drink Champs and really talk about Jay. And everybody that had a situation with Jay, when they get on Drink Champs, it sounds like Jay ends up to be the hero. And then I always hear this, man, you know what, man? You done grown up now and this and that. What the Hold up, bro. When I start, hold on. I done changed and grown up now because I'm trying to give Jay a lane, a pass. Like, if you look at the interview and knowing Siegel and who he is, yeah, you would say, yo, he's grown and the way he carried it, that was a good interview. But Niggas is just toning down the whole situation. I'm okay with it. I toned down too, but I'm okay to say that, yeah, he did some fuck shit to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no way around it. I said he saved my life for so many different reasons. Number one, because I struggled for years with trying to figure out why the fuck he was doing me dirty. You know what I'm saying? Until God showed me, until I started seeing and started realizing and growing you're right, and seeing what it was. And like, yo, this is, I got so many different perspectives. That nigga could have came and said, yo, I got to connect. And I would have been in jail. I would have been on that roster. You know what I'm saying? So it's so many different perspectives, but at the end of the day, I don't tone down to be like, nah, that's some fuck shit. They left me in jail, though. You know what I'm saying? That because I say, oh, okay, I see now, he couldn't have had me around him. That's bullshit. Why he couldn't have had me around him? I don't understand that. He never sat down with me and told me, yo, you need to change your life around because this is what's going down. So I don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? So you can struggle with so many different reasons, but I ain't gonna tone down no fuck shit. You did some fuck shit. And everybody that get on these shows and these platforms that have an issue with this nigga, they gotta tone it down. They gotta tone it down to be on this. Like, nah. You know what I'm saying? He asked Siegel, yo, my man, he really went to court and said, I'm not gonna be liable for him. He said, yeah. And breezed past it. I get it, but nah. Nah. And bless Siegel heart, because we stand by a code that we don't fucking leave nobody. We don't want to see, everybody say that. We don't want to never see next man in jail. Unless he's child molester or some dumb shit, but I don't want to see a man locked up, bro. I'm not going to no jail where they're going to ask me about my man, my brother. Will I be reliable for him? And I say no. That's tough. That's tough. Then they skipped over the police in Philly, that situation. Like, I'm just saying, though, why do we have to tone it down when they come to this nigga? This nigga's just like us. He just like us, bro. Why would I stop telling my story, bro? Why would I stop telling the story of my life? And I remember years ago they told me, yo, it would be a good look if you just tone it down. I never could understand what they was meaning until I really sat back and go, what shit, tone it down to what? I was the worker? That I was Tata? Or I was one of them niggas? You want me to tone it all the way down to that? Yo, that's your life, your feelings on how you feel. It's okay that you let it go and you can forgive. But at the end of the day, it's still fuck shit. And you can say that. You can say that. I'm watching Source Money. The dude asked Source Money how you felt about Jay with Puff, that with the money situation, with you writing the music. It's easy to say. Jay from Marcy, I'm from Marcy. Jay, he could have had a say in this shit. Period. And I'm going to feel some type of way because, hold on. You going to be fucking with this nigga? And we from Marcy, you going to be still fucking with this nigga. Ha, keying around and shit. And this nigga owe me money? On what block they do that shit at? On what block they do that shit at? You should feel awkward in the middle of that shit. Like, I can't even be like, nah, son, you owe my man some money, bro. You know what I'm saying? Pay my man his bread so we can move on. I'm going to tell you, man. I ain't with it. And I just thought I'd address a few of all those situations, man, because that's what's in my inbox. You know what I'm saying? That's what's in my inbox about the issues of that, and especially the ones that haven't seen Marcy May. If you ain't show no love and pay no respects to Marcy May, and I don't really think you should be having any comments unless you really know me and been running with me through this internet for a while, and you can see that okay, I understood. Period. And other than that, man, I don't waste my time with this shit, man. When I come on here, I be trying to really, really drop some jewels. Really, really make shit happen. So like I said, man, I don't know. I'm looking to reach out to a couple of guys on some platforms, man, to get together and see if y'all bluffing or what, man. Because we not, while we doing all this, these niggas is going to space. See, black people be worried about the wildest shit, my nigga. These niggas about to leave and go to space. They going, okay, if they taking a trip up there, what you think they doing next? They get ready to start building. They get ready to get the fuck away from us. I ain't gonna lie, my paper right, I'm leaving. You understand what I'm saying? Nobody want a part of this shit. They going to the moon. They make it. Sooner or later, they're gonna be building. They're gonna have cribs over there. They're gonna be like, well, I don't even fuck with Earth. It's infected down there. You can see this shit. You don't see this happening right in front of you. I'm telling you, I better wake up. Just wake up, man. Follow my little, follow my code of honor, you know what I'm saying? God first, family, and then we can get this money. Keep that in mind. God first, family, then we can get this money. And I'll tell you, you'll be very successful. I'm not at the point where I want to be, but I'm telling you, I'm good. You see me on here asking for donations. Do you see me on YouTube and I'll be like, yo, give me some donations and do this? I can't do it. I gave you a product, Marcy made, which is 100% pure. You can even cop that and that for the support, or you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna have other things. People bought my Silent King clothes, this and that and the third. That's love. But at the end of the day, man, I don't be on here. If you're gonna give me something, that's fine. I'm more on the knowledge. Like I said, thank you for the nonprofit writers and grant writers that be getting at me that's on some next level shit. You know what I'm saying? That's my jewels. Those are my donations. You know what I'm saying? Knowledge and help. That's it. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. And then shout out to those who do get donations and get sponsors for what they're doing. That's a great look. But I'm sure they give you that money to do something with that shit, man. I'm sure they give you that money to make some positive moves and do something with it. You know what I mean? And I understand this shit is a business too, and you have to pay yourself first and pay your staff and get your shit right. But, you know what I'm saying? Use the shit wisely, man. Pay it forward. I don't reach out to a few of you guys, man. Your niggas don't even be responding. Like, I don't know what that's about. But like I said, man, I got a few guys on my radar, man. I want to get together, man, with some real shit in a designated place, in a designated city somewhere. And it's going to, and we get together and we can sit down and build. And some of them niggas might not like the people that's invited, but it ain't about you. It's about the children. And if you got an attitude, like I said, an ego problem or a bipolar situation, bring your kid with you so you won't act up. A lot of people don't act up when the children are around. And I'm gonna say that on the last note, and I'm gonna be out of here. I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. I think I touched on most things I wanted to touch on just for them, man. Fuck all that internet beef, man. That shit ain't doing nothing for us. And like I said, man, we ain't gonna be able to save everybody, man. It's a jungle. It's a jungle everywhere. It's always gonna be a jungle. You know what I'm saying? But we can do our part. We just got to do our part. And that's it. I'm going to sign out, man, until maybe another week or something. And I'm going to come back with some positive stuff that I think should be passing through for me this next week. Thanks for tuning in. I'll read these comments. I goes back and read these comments, man, to see what's going on. But show your love to Marcy made, man, that's a good documentary, man. I'm ready to see what they're gonna do with this COVID, man, before I go back out and start doing screenings. That's my next goal, to start doing private screenings, man, so I can engage with this crowd and talk and express a lot more that y'all don't even understand that's going on. And especially when you tell me, move on, why you still talking about it when he still done records about me 2 years ago and a year ago. So you not really tuned in. You know what I mean? This has been really going on for a minute. So I'm gonna leave out on that note, man. Peace. You know what I'm saying? Stay humble, but speak your truth, man. You ain't gotta curve your vibe on how somebody treated you. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta curve that. You know what I mean? It is what it is. And I'm quite sure I've done some fuck shit to some people that they could say that too. Like, yo, he cool dude, but he done some fuck shit before. Yeah, probably. You know what I mean? Probably, because it looked like that at the reunion. I saw a couple of faces that looked like, yo, at least just do some fuck shit, yo. But peace, and I'm out, man. Shout out to everybody, man, North Carolina. Shout out to Raleigh, Charlotte. Shout out Baltimore. Shout out, City of God. Shout out to everybody that support me. Shout out to Deuce Benestar, man, for the clothes, man. That, you know what I mean? Like I said, man, y'all send me the clothes. I wear them, man. The support is there. Ain't no doubt about it, man. And I definitely post up and do what I do to support. I'm gonna leave on that note, man. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Happy Sunday, man. You know what I'm saying? We tuning in to Franklin Saint tonight. The last episode. No, not Franklin Saint. I'm in the shop. Peace. I'm out, man. Well, I can't stop it. What happened? It cuts off and cut on, man.
No, it went through.
But why it won't stop then? Oh, there you go over here. Look. There you go. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Yes.